channel. So today I'm filming on my G7X. So I'm hoping it's a bit better quality because that one does 60 frames per second. I'm testing things out camera-wise, so we're gonna see how it rolls. I've got two lights behind me that I'm worried are making me shadowy, so if you've got some suggestions, let me know. If I look okay, just comment down below and let me know about that too. Let's get to the video. I'm quite excited about this one today. So what I'm doing is my top 5 plays that have been turned into films. Because I was thinking the other day, there are lots of films that I really like and they come from plays originally, and I'm just like, I love this. I love the fact that the craft that I work in has inspired films. I do work in film as well, but theatre is kind of the grounding base of me and where I come from. So the first film that I really like is 10 Things I Hate About You, which is actually based on The Taming of the Shrew. And I love 10 Things I Hate About You. It's got to be the one with Heath Ledger in it, otherwise it's not the right one. It's also been turned into a TV series that I believe was done in 2009. Can you hear the emergency services outside? I live near a hospital, and it's an absolutely brilliant film. I love the acting. Heath Ledger was an incredible actor. I would have loved to have worked with him if there was even the slightest possibility. I don't know lots about The Taming of the Shrew. It's not one that I have personally studied into. It's on my list of things to study into, but I have skimmed through it and I've seen the old films of it as well. So I have the basis of it, and I do feel like 10 Things I Hate About You was a really good modern adaptation of the play. Next up is The Crucible by Arthur Miller. Now, if you haven't seen the 1996 edition, no, my light's about to run out of battery. Just be bright for a little while, my friend. Shit, if the lighting's changed, my light's about to run out of battery. Please last just for another 2 minutes. The Crucible by Arthur Miller. If you haven't seen the edition with Winona Ryder in it, you are missing out. Absolutely incredible. There are other films that Winona Ryder has been in that I adore, such as Little Women. She should have had the Oscar for that. That's my personal opinion. She is like the most incredible person as an actor that I've admired from a young age, and I love the premise of The Crucible. I actually stayed in Danvers, which is where the house where Tituba preached was, when I was over in the US last year, and I love the history of it. I just find it so fascinating. Salem, the witches, the persecution, it's such an interesting part of history for me. So to have a play that's done over it, it's like, yeah, man. But it's also a very interesting play. It's very psychological at points. I would actually like to do a review on it at some point, so you'll get a more in-depth version then. Next is The Deep Blue Sea by Terence Rattigan. I love this play. It is like, you have no idea how much I love this play. So basically I read it because I picked it up in a theatre bookshop at one point. I can't remember when I got it. I think I got it in foils, I'm not sure. It might have been the National. But I loved it. I just love the premise and the writing, and there's this brilliant one where Hester Collier, who is the main character on it, she is on the phone, and it's just this like heartbreaking moment. I don't want to spoil. I might do a review on it as well, but I need to get my copy back. I've lent it to a friend, and my friend has had it for like 2 years. So I need that back. The film adaptation is absolutely brilliant. So it has Rachel Weisz, I'm not sure, hashtag dyslexia. I am dyslexic, by the way, if you didn't know, quite dyslexic. But Rachel Weisz as the title character of Hester Collier, and then Tom Hiddleston is playing Freddie Page, who is kind of like her boyfriend, and it's this whole hullabaloo, but it's set in like the 1940s, and it's brilliant. It's really, really good. Next on the list, I had to include a musical of some sort, but this is a play that turned into a musical. So Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. I do have a copy. I have like an omnibus of George Bernard Shaw's plays from like 1940 that I got in this old shop in Wimbledon. Unfortunately that shop is now closed down, which is really sad. They used to sell all manner of old books. At least I think they've closed down, because when I went past last time it looked like it was empty and shut, which is sad. George Bernard Shaw is a brilliant writer. If you haven't read his works, you need to go and do so. But Pygmalion is one of my favourites. I grew up watching My Fair Lady and then realised later it was from a play. You know, I was young once. I still am, really, like, let's face it. But I love My Fair Lady, and I used to sit and watch it over and over with my mum. In fact, I could have danced all night as one of my I think for my grade 6 singing. So I'm like, I really love it. The 5th and final one on this list, I didn't number any of them as I was going through them, did I? Oh well. I'll put little numbers in the corner so you'll know. But the fifth and final one is The History Boys by Alan Bennett. Now, I love The History Boys. In fact, a little bit of trivia, when I did the wardrobe at the National Theatre with the Antique Connections, the ties we wore at the end were from The History Boys. So I could have worn a tie that James Corden wore, and I'm just like, this is so cool. There is a picture of me wearing it somewhere. I'll see if I can insert it. I love The History Boys. I love the premise of it, especially when I was going through school. It meant so much to me because that's what I was going through. I was going through those exams and that you know, that pressure to go to university and do these things when you don't really necessarily need to. It's okay. You can wander about the world and just explore like I'm doing, and I'm doing okay. So those are my top 5 plays turned into films. I didn't know if you'd enjoy this, but I was thinking about it and I thought you might like it. If you've got any more that you would like to add to this list, put them down in the comments below. If you have any questions, comments, again, write down below, or you can email me, or you can contact me on social media. So I use Twitter and Instagram, but Instagram's the best one for me for replying because I generally tend to look on that every single day. Don't forget to check out my new website, which the URL has changed. My domain name's changed because I had some real problems with it. So it's now Imogendsc. It's www.imogendsc.co.uk. That's what it is. So make sure you go and check out my blog. I would love it if you could read, give me a comment, let me know what you think, what you would like to see written from me. Again, if you'd like to see anything specific about acting, let me know in the comments below. If there's any topic you'd like me to cover, I am more than happy to do so. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you through a lens sometime very, very soon. Bye guys!